Hey, what is up, all you mechanical maniacs? Hurst Quayzar here. Welcome back to another episode of Rot2Rad. I'm out here kind of looking around my parking lot, deciding what to do. I think RPM Games said it the best, is I'm going to swap this one with this one because, yes, of all the votes, this one did get saved. So if you're new to the channel, this is Rot2Rad. So this is what I do, is I go out in the junkyard, I find something that's rotten, I bring it back into the garage, build it into something radical, and then you get the chance to vote on it, whether I save it or whether I sell it. So yeah, this one, almost hands down, was a save. I only had one sell. Sorry, Sonic, you got outvoted, dude. So we are going to save it. We're going to throw it in the parking area. And then what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go in here and change that around real quick to the parking areas. That's the one we are... No, that's not the one we're going to change. That's the one we're going to change. We're going to change that one. We're going to swap that one with... I think it's going to be at the end of this one. Yep, that one right there. So, swap cars. And just like that, voila. We've got a Wildcat... Hellcat wide body out here. Woohoo! Yeah, baby. It's got the same wheels as the Fury, but that's okay. Alright, so now what do we do? Well, like I said, this is Rot2Rad, so we have to go do a few things. We have to go out to the junkyard and find something rotten and bring it back and make it something radical. That does have a few details I need to go by. One, it has to be something I really haven't done before in the past. And two, it needs to be under 150,000 miles. When I do repair it and do something radical with it, I can't keep it the same color as it is originally when it comes into the shop. So that are just basically the rules. So now that you have those rules and you're ready to go, then we're going to make a road trip to the junkyard. All right, back out here in the rust and the dust. What do we got here? We've got ourselves this little Ford Escort. Ooh, at 161,000 miles. Just doesn't cut it. Another Ford GT40, 170,000 miles. That's not going to do any good. Out here we've got a wagon, vanilla wagon. Got the old Road Warrior at 193,000. This is Salem Spectra. This is a custom gasser that I was trying to do. I haven't really quite finished it. It was a couple of projects ago. What do we got here? Ferrari. A Liberty Walk. We have done this. We have done the Liberty Walk. So yeah, a lot of these we've already done. We have not done the Land Rover here. 37,000 miles. So that might be our boring one right now. Yeah, looks like, how much was it? The Lamborghini's 189. This was at 37. So yeah, this one, the Defender's going to be the winner. Unless I find something else that I like instead. Another Ford, Aston Martin we've done, Mustang we've done. This is the Bolt Hornet Pro Stock, my config. I've done that. Yikes. I've done that. What's that back there? We've done, I think it's a vanilla car back there. 57 Chevy we have out on a lot. Oh my goodness. F100, i6, another Lambo. Yeah, I think we've done just about everything we've gotten out here in the junkyard. I don't think we've done anything out of the ordinary or unusual. What is this? This is the Evoque, Land Rover Evoque. So this is less miles than the other one. So a factory color of white. Anything can go with this. So I guess this is going to be the one we get. Let's see what we can do with this thing, shall we? We're going ahead and buy it. I know it's probably going to be a sell, but we'll see. We'll see if I can change your mind. All right, let's get to the garage. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's go see what we got out here. Oh, this thing looks like a mess. We'll go ahead and strip this thing completely down. And we are going to send her over to the car wash here in a few. My gosh, this is in bad shape. Fenders. What is this? The grill? Anything there? Nothing there? Alright, let's send her over to give her a bath, shall we? Jeez, looks bad. Well, how you guys doing? I hope this video is finding you all happy and healthy. The Hurst family is doing quite well. Thank you all for asking. And we are getting ready to go on vacation. Like I had said in the last video, we're gearing up to go on vacation. And yeah, I am actually looking forward to it. So I am going to try and get as many videos as I can uploaded and ready to go so that you guys have something to watch while I am on vacation. And I do plan to kind of stick around on the Discord channel. If you haven't subscribed to my Discord channel, think about doing that, because I may post over there some pictures of my craziness that I may be doing while I'm on vacation. So that might be interesting to see if you want to join that Discord channel. You hit that link down below. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, hey, I would certainly recommend that you do. But it's up to you. If you would like to join the channel, I would certainly appreciate all subscribers. I certainly appreciate it. That looks kind of silvery, doesn't it? I thought it was going to be white. Kind of like a metallic white, I guess. All right. So much like everything else, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start stripping down this rear end. I haven't quite decided what I want to do with this yet. I think I'm going to put maybe some monster type tires on it, I think. Maybe not so bad, but not so big, but I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to take a look at a few and get this rear end taken care of, and I will be back in a few minutes. All right, so sit tight. And as I rip this thing apart, and we will see you in a few minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back underneath the what was it? Rover Evoque. That's what it is. The Rover Evoque. Yeah, I can't pronounce it. Crap. It took me a little bit to try to figure out what I wanted to do with the rear end, because I really wanted to do something with the colorful bushings, right? And none of the colors that I wanted to do was really working out. So I had to settle on this kind of tan looking color here. We're going to stick with white shock absorbers though. The arms and everything are going to be this tan color. I am going to do something a little bit different though underneath here with the springs, right? So typically I do the springs in yellow. Well, this time I'm going to do them in red. Yeah, that looks pretty sharp underneath there. And the reason being is because I'm keeping the 4-piston Brembos in red. Kind of a weird color combination, I think, with the tan and the red. It actually is looking like it's popping pretty good underneath here. So I'm hoping what I do for the rest of the car does the same. I can't really say for sure, but we're going to give it a shot. Did paint that cap. We are going to go with these right here. We're going to go with the Brembo pads and the brake calipers. They're all out on that. So yeah, that looks piece in there. All right, so that's what it's going to look like on the underneath. Okay, pretty simple. I probably could have went with the black on the shock absorbers, probably just to keep it all kind of. You know what? I think I will actually. I think I will go with the black. I'll be right back. All right, decided to go black with the shock absorbers. It just looks a lot cleaner underneath there. That white just kind of stuck out like a sore thumb. It looked like, at least to me anyway. So I wasn't gonna keep that in there. I think it needed to be black. Just kind of goes with the motif back here. It'll be the way it is for the rest of the underneath. The engine, now seeing how I've got this kind of tannish color, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with the engine. I think I may go Since I've got like the little splashes of red back here, I'll probably go full on red with the motor itself. I think that's what I'm going to do. Black shock absorbers. No. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. So that's kind of a no-brainer on my side, I think, and thinking it through. Kind of doing this as I go. I really have no plan, as you can tell when I jump into these episodes. I find the vehicle and I try to think of how I want to see it done, and then I go from there. And this one actually went through several evolutions in my brain while I was in the paint shop. So yeah, there we go. That's the whole underneath there. Looks pretty clean. Looks pretty good. Yeah. All right. So what do we got here? Got all those. Wait a minute. Did I have 2 of those? I guess so. Let's. No, I think I got a wrong one on there. Hang on. Look at this real quick. I think I've done something wrong here. Get this out. This out. See, this is what you get when you get in a hurry. And I was like looking at. Okay, so I think I had one. Yeah, I wanted this one. There we go. Yeah, that's what the deal was. This one gives me a little bit more oomph as far as performance-wise. So yeah, we definitely wanted to keep that in there. We wanted to keep them equal on either side. Just for consistency's sake, crying out loud. I can't believe I did that. All right, so that's all for that. Let me go ahead and get rid of that piece of junk before I forget about it. Now, I'm going to turn into the front end. But first, let's drop this bad boy down. What I want to do is go ahead and take a look at the interior. We might do something with it. I'm not quite sure. Not sure if we can do anything with it, to be honest with you. But we will look at it and see what we can do here. Evoke. Ooh, man. We might be able to do something with this. Oh, I just needed one of those. And the steering wheel. Okay, so this is all kind of weirdish. It's kind of whitish, right? Okay. Now this kind of throws me for a loop. Okay. Let me take a look at this. Let's see what I can do with these seats. If I can color them up here a little bit. Yeah, we'll just play around with this one. Okay. So everything, or the centers and the outers are gray. Let's mix one. Mix two is the outer. Okay, so I want to try and go. That's a white on the inside, huh? Yeah, darn. What I'd like to do. No, we're not gonna do that. Let's see, gray. That paints the whole thing, I think. Yeah, that kind of looks weird. Look at this. Look at it. Yeah, those looks kind of yellowish. That's not gonna work. Okay, so let's go. Next one. That. Next two. Gonna be like this brown and white. Well, let's go. I don't like the way that. Oh my god. I am not really fond of the way this looks, to be honest with you. I am not happy with this at all. Let me see what it looks like here. All right, so doesn't look that bad in here, but the white definitely needs it for the dashboard. So let's take them out. Let's go take a look here. If I were to paint you next one, it's gray. No. Next two. It looks almost yellow, doesn't it? Oh, because it's a chameleon. Okay, so let's go solid. Let's darken that up a little bit. 65. And we'll paint it. That's what we're gonna do. That right there is what we're gonna do. All right. Grab this other seat. You go with that mixed two. Boom. That looks better. Let's see what that front seat looks like again. See, it looks shiny. Put that to mix two. There we go. There we go. That looks much better. It looks like a leathery look. All right. I think we've got our seat color coordination done. I want to start ripping into the underneath on the front end, and I will be back in a few. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got this all figured out. I think I even have the engine built for it right now. The only thing I don't have for it right now are the wheels and tires, and we're going to get to that in a little bit. I've taken the liberty of taking care of all the essentials underneath the hood, so we don't have to worry about any of that right now. Right now, we're looking at getting these professional polyurethane bushings in, and we'll get this whole front end together. It has taken me a little bit to get everything put together the way I wanted it to. As far as coloring and everything else, because everything's just a little everything was a little slightly off, and it just took me a bit to try to decide on what I wanted to do with it. So yeah, so the black and the red definitely goes well here. You're going to see the engine. Engine is primarily red. So yeah, you're going to get that. So you're going to have splashes of red everywhere. Now, to figure out the body color that I'm going to go with. I did have one color in mind, but now that I've started doing all this, I don't know if that's going to work. Ooh, I need a coil. Let me go ahead and grab that real quick. Do not have that. Go. Get that while I'm here. So yeah, I had an idea for a color, but I don't think it's going to work out. We'll see over in the paint shop when we get it over there, but you can tell me. I'll decide whether or not I'm going to use it or not, and you can tell me if I decide to go something different. You can tell me whether or not I should have stuck with my original idea, or I might just stay with the original idea. I'll take a look at it and see if it actually goes with what I'm thinking it will go. Yeah, see how that looks a little off? It's all lighting. It's just the lighting just throws everything off for me, and I seem to think I drive myself crazy because I'm trying to get it all to match up. I'm sure you guys are the same way, trying to get everything to match up. Sometimes I'll be honest. Sometimes I just give up. Just say the heck with it. All right, so we've got that all in. We'll take a look at the engine. Now the engine's bright, right? Ooh, look at that! How bright the engine is. The engine is bright, but I think after we put it in the car, it's not going to look so bright. I hope. So let's put the engine in there. Let's get rid of the crane. Yeah, see now I'm going to have, see that color is, that coloring is what I'm bringing throughout, right? I've got it underneath. I've got the red. I've got all kinds of things going on here. So I'm hoping that's going to work out. Oh, I need that transmission. So let's go here. That works. We're going to grab that transmission. Throw that in. No need to paint it or anything. That's not a big deal. Chrome that, and we chromed the drive axle. So take a look at that. That's going to be, that's beautiful, man. That's just beautiful underneath there. I need drive shaft and that section. So let's take a look here. Drive shaft, not a biggie. Tuned body parts. Get right there. There we go. So let's go ahead and put the drive shaft in. Man, there we go. Oof, that was awful bright. Okay, so yeah, the drive shaft. Oh, I don't need that. Don't need that. All right. And then, oh, okay, I gotta put that in there. Go. Looks really nice from underneath, doesn't it? Okay, so I gotta put a starter in it, and wheels and tires. So yeah, I'll be honest, I haven't given it as much thought as far as what I'm gonna do for wheels and tires. But I mean, I'm gonna think it through here. Think it through. I'm going to take a look, and I will be back shortly with something, I guarantee you. So let me put this on, and let me put some things together, and I'll be right back. All right, final balancing of the tires, and then we're going to install these. It did take me a while to land on what I wanted to put on here. I even tried doing some painting of the wheels to make it look a little bit better, but I just could not do it. I am a creature of habit, I guess. I liked the chrome look on here. Come on. I just liked it. I just liked the chrome look better, and it's a 75% chrome look. We went with the 19-inch wheels. The rims are the 22s, and the number 22. That is not 22-inch rims, but they're still 19-inch. I did try a 20-inch rim. Looked ridiculous. It just really did. It just like the rim was just really massive on it. So I thought, nah, I can't do that. I tried painting the rims, and I didn't like the way the rims looked that way either. Let's see, I've got all the fluid in it as well. I think we are 100% across the board, except for the body, which needs a license plate. But so we'll get a quick license plate. There we go. We'll throw one on the back. I'm not going to put one on the front. Oh, come on. Really? There. All right. Now we're going to take it into the test path, and then I will meet you over in the paint booth. And we'll get to decide on what we're going to paint it. All right. So she has somewhat of a girthy stance, I would say. The tires are a little wide. I liked it kind of like extended beyond the body. So you got that. So this was my main idea. My first idea was to do this, right? I wanted it to be this kind of color, but almost like a root beer, right? Like a root beer color, right? Doesn't look bad, but then I thought maybe if I went with a, not with a chrome, but with a metallic look, a root beer look. That's what my initial thought was root beer. I don't know why, because I think my wife loves root beer. So I was like, okay, root beer. It kind of looks pretty cool. I like it with the wheels, the chrome wheels. I do like it. The interior, The tan and the beige kind of clash, in my opinion, but it does kind of work, I think. So I think I will stick with it was either that or black, right? So if I went black, that's what it would look like, black. If I went completely white, that's what it would look like, completely white, which it came white, so we can't paint it white, right? So we are going to go back here and back here. We'll go 50. We'll go 50-50. How's that? $50-50. Give it kind of like that root beer color, right? That kind of brown metallic one. So I think I'm gonna stick with that. That's what I originally thought. No, I have to say this. The original color was going to be like a John Deere green, but I could not get the axles. I couldn't get the rear end or anything to work out quite right. So kept with that. Okay, so root beer it is. Let's go ahead and move you over to the dyno, and let's see what kind of numbers we can throw down on this thing. I do have an ECU, so I have to tune it. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Oh. That didn't work out right. Okay, so one. Nope. Maybe I'll work it out this way. I'm not close enough. Oh, wait a minute. Boom! There we go. Lied. 16%. Okay. All right. Let's throw this. All right. Here we go. I would have loved to double the horsepower on this. All right, 466 at 460 or 83 foot-pounds of torque. It's a high C for a drag race. Cool. All right. All right, so there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have one root beer colored Land Rover Range Rover Evoque. There you have. Now it is up to you, ladies and gentlemen. Do I save it or do I sell it? Look at that. It kind of like matches underneath there. That's kind of cool. But yeah, do I save it or do I sell it? The voting is up to you, ladies and gentlemen. So let me know now in the comments section down below. Thanks for hanging with me today. I certainly appreciate it. And I hope to see you again on the next episode of Rot2Rad. Until the next time, this is Hurst Quayzar saying good night, everyone. And I am out.